What's up, y'all? Today we're going to do a product review on some Dive Bomb bags and their socks that they have, and also the Silos. Just got some more bags in and some socks. Goose season, our third split's getting ready to start next weekend, so we'll be duck hunting and goose hunting to close out the waterfowl season. So Hunter is actually opening up. We're going to start with the bags. And these are Dive Bomb bags. They have two different colors. They got brown and they got white. I guess if you want to put all your dark socks or dark Silos in the brown bags, you can do that to tell, so it's quick to go to your trailer, pull out your brown bags. You got all your dark decoys. White bags, you pull out all your white bags, you got all your white decoys. So it comes in this plastic bag right here. Check this out. So we'll open this up. The first thing you notice when you open this bag up is how well it's made. So check this out. Zoom out a little bit here. It's got a nice carrying shoulder strap. Back up a little bit. It's got these nice buckles. Then you open it up. This thing is huge on the inside. See, it's got this flap. Seals up the bottom of the bag super, super nice. Looks like it's going to be pretty water resistant, if not waterproof. I think these brown bags and the white bags hold 10 dozen socks. 15 dozen socks?
15 dozen socks and 5 dozen skinnies.
Yeah. And you can get more skinnies in a bag, but I'll show you what that does later. All right, so check this out. So you got your buckles for when the top flips over. Be a lot better if we had a table or
Slap it up here.
something like that. No, just go ahead and buckle it up. Buckle your side up. So once it gets all buckled up, looks like that, and then it's got the adjustable straps here to where you can cinch it down.
Got buckles on the side too.
You got buckles on the side, and check this out. So the lip, it comes out and slides over the bag. Go that way. And it buckles on the sides. Cinches down as well. Spin it around. This bag is super nice, y'all. It's stitched in really well. Like I said, it's got the handle, shoulder strap. I mean, check out the stitching on this thing. Cross stitched. Adjustable on both sides. So you can go up and down with it. It's got the super nice logo done on the handle. Pretty sweet bags, man.
And you get these nice little handles on the side for pulling them in and out of the bed of truck or the trailer.
Yep. Or if two people, so
People, yep.
yeah, two people. If it's a little heavy, it gets a little heavy with the Silos in, don't it?
Yeah.
So two people can carry two bags out, nice and easy. Or you can carry two bags per person with these straps. So that's the brown bag. This is the box that come in. It's super nice, guys. So they got it packaged perfectly. So this is nothing wasted. You pop the tape off, and your bag's right there. I mean, their packaging is really, really well. So we're gonna, oh yeah, show you this too. Each thing comes with a sticker, which is pretty cool. I don't know why, but I like when I order stuff to get stickers from where it comes from, which is pretty cool. So I'm gonna show you what Hunter's doing. He's opening up the socks that we got. You know how it is in the studio, y'all. It just happens. So each one of these boxes here is a dozen. That's 1 dozen, 2 dozen, 3 dozen, 4 dozen, 5 dozen. And when you order 5 dozen, they send it all to you in one box. They don't ship them individually. And you see how nice and packaged that is? It's nice and tight. So they're not going to rattle around. They're not going to get messed up. When they get to you, they're going to be in pristine condition. So these are the S3 FIs. Cannons, 1 dozen per box, guys. 1 dozen per box. And I think I got 3 dozen Snows and 2 dozen of the Canadas. Tells you right here, S3 Snows, 1 dozen. This is pretty sick too. I tell you, everything about Dive Bomb is pretty cool. You know, I'm kind of a stickler on presentation and packaging and stuff like that, and you know, logos and stuff. Check this out. They even go the extra mile, put their little logo on the end of the box here. I mean, it just makes them stand out. It's super cool. Got the Dive Bomb logo. Plainly tells you what's in there. Got the little logo on that end of the box. It's pretty sweet.
Another box of Canadas.
So we're going to open up a box of Canadas and a box of, oh, check this out, guys. I didn't even realize this. So on here, it tells you exactly what's in the box. So these are the S3FI Canadas. Flock heads, 0 memory, allows open sock mouth, snap locking backbone system, extreme detail feather print, powder coated spring steel stakes, fully assembled for use out of the box, 10 feeders and 2 uprights. So it tells you everything that's in this box, the whole story. That's pretty cool. This is our packaging. Nobody else does that I've seen. So right there it shows you the 10 feeders and the 2 uprights. So that's on the back of the box. That's on the side of the box. That's on the front of the box. The Hunter's going to open up, show y'all what the deal is. Oh, and check this out. Keep interrupting Hunter, but right here, hashtag Dive Bomb Squad. It's pretty sick, man. I like stuff like that.
We got them in that box, nice and tight.
Here, you show them what the deal is.
These things, I really like these things because like they're nice and simple. Ain't got no big button on top. They fold down nice and slim. Hey, look at that, slim.
That's paper thin almost.
Yeah. Nice flocking on the head.
That flocking's sexy.
It ain't all chip or nothing.
She thinks
Nice.
my flocking sexy.
So these things, the pop block is what I call them. The old pop block. So these things you gotta I put 2 fingers inside side of there like this, one on top of the wire, one on bottom. You take that jug and you snap that jug out like that, and look at there. You got your sock. But it went from paper thin to almost a full body.
So, Hunter, what do you do when you set them up? You pop it, lock it, stab it?
Pop, lock, and stab, baby. And look, that joker, it ain't gonna come down in no heavy wind either.
I'm going to tell y'all something, guys. We used these things last year in wind that was about 30 miles an hour. Never collapsed one time. Once this, and I don't know if we can show you or not. You see in there? See that rod they got in there? That metal spring, I guess it's like a piece of spring steel. Once that locks, and this locking mechanism that they have right here, it ain't it's not going down until you press it down to leave for the day.
And then I know some other companies where you got like put like the head on and all that. Like when you buy them, like you got to put them together, like the rod and everything. Now these come ready to go. You know, pop that joker down. All you do is grab that wire. Boom, just like that. Slap it down. Back to paper thin. Slap that joker in your bag. And you can carry quite a few of these jokers in your hand at one time.
Oh yeah, you can probably carry 3 or 4 dozen, at one time with these things.
Yeah. So that's the upright.
Hey, let's hold on one second. Let's do this. So don't pop and lock, baby. And on the bottom side of these guys, they got some super nice drain holes too. See these drain holes? Very important because we hunted a lot in the rain last year, and these things, they don't fill up, they drain out nice, and when it's rainy and cold, it drains out so they don't freeze up and you still have movement. It's got the nice feathering detail on the bottom with the white butts just like a can. The feathering detail on the back on top side is really nice, and of course they're always pimping their logo, babe. That's what it's about. The flocking is super nice on these. The beak looks a little messed up, but I don't know. That might be like that.
This one I like it too.
Oh, yeah. So, these corrugated heads on these things are super nice. We put our snows through the test last year, and they did really good. I'm telling you, they move in the wind. It really livens up the spread. So, if you run a lot of silos or full bodies, if you just take a couple dozen of these and stab them in around, it really brings life to your spread, especially when the wind kicks up a little bit. So that's the
Upright.
That's your Canadas. Flock heads, out of the box, ready to go. All right, guys, Hunter, I'm going to show y'all the feeder now.
That joker. Ow, like just like that, easy. Feeder. Just a little switch up the head position.
Oh, yeah, we didn't mention that. So you want to explain to them how you can do that on here?
Oh, yeah. So, like, this joker moves too. Like, look at that. So you can take that joker, move it to one side, put that joker in the middle, take that joker, face it this way, the other way, in the middle, kind of. However you want to, you just freestyle it with these jokers.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So every decoy on like a hard shell decoy, they're not all, the exact same way. You can rotate their heads, all through the spread, so it's different. It just brings a different look, to your decoy spread. Good catch.
Good detail too.
It's real good detailing, and it's wide.
Yeah.
It's a really nice profile from above. It just looks really good.
And dark like a honker too.
Yeah, it's dark like a honker. Really nice feather detail. Tails got some nice detail in it as well. Like I said, the underside is great.
Side, even down to the side.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
That's money, dude.
And look right there. Logo again.
Logo. They're all about the logo. Hey, if I had something as fire as this, I'd be all about my logo too. And we have some wind today. We got a north wind. So we might set some of these up out in the yard and show y'all what they look like with a little bit of movement. We're going to bust into the snows and see what we can show you guys on that. All right, guys. So now we're going to unbox the snow socks, and show you what the deal is with those. Now, Hunter, on the back of the box, they showed you the same thing as the canvas. On the bottom of the box, I'm sorry. Yep, same exact thing for each one of your socks on the boxes.
Getting thin.
Ooh, good catch.
Good detailing on the back.
Tail's nice.
Yep, tail nice. Nice and white, bright.
It is bright. Like a pair of new socks or something. It is new socks, actually.
Yeah, it is. New socks.
So that's the head, guys. And on this too, it swivels as well. So if you just want to trick it up a little bit, you know, as you're setting your decoy, as you stab your stock in the ground, just move each one of its head a different way. You know, just give us something a little different. Has a nice little holes on the bottom as well for drainage.
Yeah, we didn't have problems with these freezing up last year.
No, our Tango Freeze.
Yeah, our
froze
Tango
up.
Freeze froze up. Like, we couldn't even get them jackers, like, they were froze.
Yeah. Yep. Now, when it rains and it's windy and it's cold as I'll get out, water sets on this, it will freeze up a little bit, but if it's windy, it'll still move. Trust me.
That's basically what an adult snow goose looks like too. Just a white, a little bit of color.
Yeah. I mean, they got it down pat. The stake system. Now, guys, this stake, turn around this way so maybe see how thick it is. I will say that might be about 1/8 thick. And it's spring steel, just like what's in the sock. So when it's windy, this thing can move around. It gives it flexibility. So if it's windy, it's constantly moving back and forth, which is nice.
And they go in the ground easy too.
Yes, they do go in the ground very, very easy. And we'll show y'all out here how easy it is to take a dozen of these in your hand, pop them out, and stab them in the ground. And to unrelease it, you just push down. That easy. Pop it out, push down. Super simple, guys. This is the feeder.
This name got Dive Bomb logo on the head on this one.
Flashy.
And we ain't had no problem with heads breaking off last year or nothing. With our blues that we got.
Oh yeah, another thing that's good to know too, guys, is the paint that's on here holds up really well. You know, we run a lot of our stuff in totes, or we did last year, our Dive Bomb stuff. And all the paint held up really well. So pretty impressive. And another good thing about these guys, Dive Bomb, their shipping is super fast, bro. Like, you order it and it's here within a couple days, and it's very, very well packaged. Never had an issue with packaging, never had an issue with an order. They do PayPal, so it's pretty dangerous because you don't even have to have a credit card with you. You hop on their website, check out what you want, load your card up, hit your PayPal, and it's at your door. So that's the snow.
We'll have to show them the blues later.
Snow feeder. Yeah. So, what we'll show you guys next is loading all these into one of the brown bags. Show you how easy it is. All right, guys, got the bag set up. So check this out. The bag has nothing in it right now. I'll show you. Zero. That bottom that folds down locks the bag in so it's sitting nice and upright. So if you're got it beside you, it's not going to fall over, get all muddy, unless the wind's blowing or somebody kicks it or whatever. But it's sitting up there, perfectly fine, nothing in it. Nice, solid foundation on the bottom. So Hunter's Gary, he's got a dozen Canada socks right here. So that's a dozen of the Dive Bomb Canada socks.
In one hand.
One hand. Yeah. So that's 1 dozen. This is the 2nd dozen, and we're taking them right out of the box that they came in. We're going to put them right in there. Of course, when you're hunting, it's going to be a little different. But, pretty much you're going to have them the same way. All in a nice, tight group. Lay them in there. That's 2 dozen. Like I said, guys, this thing can hold 15 dozen socks. I would still have to get 10 more dozen socks to fill this bag up. It was crazy.
They're saying when they kind of funny because them bottle Canadas are getting laid down.
So that's 5 dozen. 5 dozen of the socks. Which we got something going on, not right in here, because it definitely holds more than this in there, but show you what it looks like in there.
Yeah, put those bottom ones in there a little funky.
So the Canadians, they're not in there right, but we were just trying to do it, hurry up, show you guys what the deal is. But that's them in the bag. Try to show you a little bit better picture here. Still plenty of room in there. Still plenty of room to figure it out and get them in there properly spaced and in the right direction. So we just wanted to kind of hurry up and show you guys, put them in the bag. And you remember how these have the spring steel pieces here? What in the world, bro? Why does my big finger keep getting in the way? Excuse me, guys. Don't get sick on me. Yeah. I'm not a professional. I work for a living. So this right here, this stuff is nice and thick. It doesn't poke through. You don't have to worry about it damaging the bag at all. We have some other decoys in some of their bags, and the stuff is super nice. The silos set up with the stakes up. You put the top over it. I'll show you something about this top too. Hold that up. Now hold it up so I can see the bottom of the top. So the top of this right here is nice and thick.
It has like a piece of padding in there.
Yeah, it has like a piece of padding right there. So when your silo stakes or up and down, which I'll show y'all. I'm gonna go get them and bring them back home. This protected here protects it so it doesn't stab through the top of the bag. They really put a lot of thought into this. Super nice. Show y'all what it looks like closed up. Super easy to do. And you're ready to go.
Yeah, there's 5 dozen right there. Ready to go stab them out in the field.
So there's 5 dozen, guys, and you're ready to rock and roll. So we're going to go get the rest of our decoys. And like I said, it's a little bit windy out here. We're going to set some up and show you what they look like moving around in the wind if there's enough wind today. What's up, y'all? Finally made it outside. I was able to go get the rest of the silos and socks that we had. So I'm going to pan around and show you what each silo looks like and the socks. The wind is kind of hit or miss, so not going to be able to get some good sock movement like I wanted to show you guys, but I'll show you these silos. So the first silo is a speckle belly feeder. The next one is a blue goose feeder. And then they make 2 different snow goose silos. One style is a solid white, and the other style has the rust on it. Then we had the Canada, the black and whites, fully flat black and whites. Then we had the V2F Canada silos, V2F, and the F stands for flocked silo. And then I'll show you the socks. And then I'm gonna get Hunter to show you how easy it is, the stake system and all that on the silo. A big shadow. So that's the speckle belly. Probably a little bit. Speckle belly, blue. The regular snow goose. I mean, check out that blue goose. Speckle belly, awesome detail. Snow goose with the rust. The fully flocked black and whites. The flocked head Canadas. Blue goose.
Yeah.
Blue goose sock. Snow sock. And the flocked head Canada sock. All right, so I'm gonna get Hunter to demonstrate how easy it is to get the sock set up. So,
Take that drink in it. Pop that drinker in it. Finding ground. Boom. Just like that.
then you can adjust the head however you want it. Oh, Hunter, show them too. What's nice about this is they'll rotate as the wind switches on the stake.
Yeah. You got north wind, flow, south wind.
I mean, you can kind of see how this one's switching with the wind. And then they look good. I mean, this is about 8 foot up, 6 foot, 7 foot up. They look good. So show you the stake system on the silo. It's a same exact material that's on the sock, spring steel. It's got a nice end on it.
It's super easy to put in too.
Yeah, so take it off. Yeah, so when you get it, they already have the holes. I don't know if you can see that or not. Let's see here. See how that's a bigger hole there and a bigger hole there. So they already have the holes where the stake needs to go. Hunter, show them how to put the stake in. And the stakes are nice because if you're hunting tall stuff, you can adjust it to the height of whatever you're doing. And the feeder, stab him in there and push him down. Then he's ready to go. They come up really nice.
And then if you really want to, you can freestyle it. Push like your leg bed like that up, put your fingers in there, and walk around it. Easy stab, easy pick up.
Yep. So we got a little bit of wind now. So you can see these things are starting to move a little bit with the wind as it picks up. And you see how they're moving with the wind direction. So you get that in your spread along with your silos. I tell you what, Hunter, take like those silos and set it up like a little family group. And then let's stab a couple of these socks in there. So we're going to set up like a little family group. And we're going to put the socks, in the middle, and to show how it brings a little bit of life to your spread. Of course, if you're hunting, you ain't going to have all these together, but this is just an idea. So if you leave that one Canada right there in the middle, and let's put like those two back here on the back side. Like this right here. So check this out, guys. So just like a little family group, you got your silos, and then you put a sock in the middle here, gives it some motion in the spread. Then you run a couple socks on the backside. So that would be like a little family group. You got movement in your spread right there. And it's nice too, because what you see, the way those stakes are bouncing, it makes it look like the decoy's actually moving. So, guys, we just want to show you what was up with some dive bomb decoys. This be our second year using them. I want to show you how everything does fit in the bags, the quality of the bags, quality of the decoys. You got any questions, leave us a comment. If we told you anything wrong, let us know. If you need help with anything, let us know. If there's something we could do better, let us know that as well. I did tell y'all one thing wrong, didn't I, Hunter?
Yeah.
What is?
How many you fit in a bag? How many socks?
Yeah, so I did tell you wrong on how many socks you can fit in the bag. You cannot fit 15 dozen in a bag. That's incorrect. It's only 10 dozen socks, 5 dozen Silos. And I'm going to show y'all a full bag of Silos. 5 dozen. That's 5 dozen. Silos. That's 5 dozen socks. So guys, like I said, appreciate y'all watching. I hope this helped you some. If not, I still appreciate you watching. And if you got any questions, like I said, leave them in the comments. If you like it, give us a thumbs up. If you like it, subscribe. If not, we're just trying to help out people from what we learn every day when we go out in the field and some of the products we buy. So greatly appreciate y'all watching. Take it easy. See you next time.